What's up, fam? It's your boy J Hud with another one. You know, try to look decent when I go outside. But this is a message for the mothers and the fathers, the parents that's raising children. Even if they're 10, 11, 12, or a little older as teenagers. Sometimes they act out. They disobey what you tell them. They talk back to you. They don't listen. So I'm just suggesting, if you have that going on in your family's life, you need to do something about it before it gets too late and before they get into the streets or leave your home and be out in the streets just living that street life. You have to intervene and do something, whether it's get them involved with a program, even if you have to send them away to the workforces for kids, Job Corps. Do something. Don't just sit back and be afraid of your kids and let them run your household and let them do what they want to do, because that sends a wrong message to them. That tells them that they can go out into the world and do the same thing. And it's not going to be like that. They're going to run into trouble. They're going to run into situations that might cause them to get their life taken or might cause them to go to jail for life. So if you have children that are acting out and doing things that they shouldn't be doing, you should try to intervene and do something. Don't just sit back and let them just do what they want to do. I don't know where people get this thing of being scared to talk to the young generation, or scared, oh, these young guys got guns. Yeah, that is true, but you remember we was young at one time too, and we were knuckleheads, but our parents wasn't having it. I could be the toughest guy in the world when I was on the block, but when I went in that house, I was a sucker when it came to my mother. My mother jacked my butt up, boy. I'll be in trouble. And I had that fear. And see, you have to put that fear in your kids. You can't let your kids think you're soft. You can't do that. You're raising kids. You have to raise them right. And if they're not ready to listen, you gotta put their ass in Job Corps or do something. You have to intervene, or you have to find somebody that can help you intervene. Don't just sit back and let your kids do what they want to do, because you'll be doing a disservice to them. Really, seriously, you'll be doing a disservice to your children. So do something to help them if they're out of control. And my hat goes off to parents that are taking charge and their kids are doing what they got to do. They're in school. They're getting good grades. They're not hanging out in the streets. They're not sneaking and smoking weed. Their interest is in other things. They want to go to college. They want to explore life. And that's what it should be about. It's your boy J Hud. And when I talk, I talk from experience. I don't talk from no book. Even though I'm in school for social work and stuff like that, I don't talk from no book. I'm talking from experience. And that's what people are failing to realize. I'm not here to teach you nothing out no book. I'm here to teach you about life, things we go through in the inner city. And sometimes it might sound like it's coming from a book, but it's coming from my life and my history and all the things that I've been through in life. Because, see, I grew up in the inner cities. I grew up poor. I grew up with nothing. I grew up with two brothers and a mother with a father that was an alcoholic that wasn't in the household, and we were usually home by ourselves because my mother had to work to pay the bills. So I'm coming from that perspective. You know what I'm saying? I can come from a school perspective and use these fancy big words, but most people might not even understand me. Some people would, because it's a lot of educated black people, white people, Puerto Rican people, whatever. It's a lot of people that's educated also. But it's some people that might not understand what I'm talking about, and I have to break it down. So I try to keep it simple. And that's what my channel is gonna be about. And you guys will start seeing, just tune in. Like, it don't cost you nothing to like the video, to watch the video. Nobody seems to want to sponsor or help the channel, and I get no donations, so I'm just doing this on my own, I guess. But it's your boy J Hud. I'm out of here.